Hello friends, and welcome back to my channel. I'm excited to be sharing something new with you today. First of all, you may have noticed that my name here on YouTube and over on Instagram have changed. That is because I am looking at taking my channel in a slightly broader direction. So if you're interested in learning more about why I'm changing it and what is to come, I will link that video for you down in the description box. But for now, I am sharing a different kind of box with you today. So if you are interested in learning about a clothing subscription box that may be good for specifically my petite friends, then you might want to keep watching. So I am not big on subscription boxes, but I'm always keeping my eye out for what they have, what they're offering, what it costs, as well as the benefit of it. And I've actually been looking into some Korean subscription boxes, mainly for beauty, but also for snacks, because who doesn't like a good snack? And I came across one that is for clothing. Now, this is not Korean related at all, but this is short story box. And I'm super excited to see what's in here. To give a little background about Short Story, I signed up on their website, I took their questionnaire, and I did have to give my credit card information. Approximately 2 days later, they charged me the $25 styling fee, which is credited back to your account if you keep anything and goes toward that amount. And I had my box a couple of days later. It did not take long at all. Now, one thing I'm not a fan of, but I guess I understand, is they only give you 5 days to make a decision. So I have not opened this yet, so we need to hurry and look at this to see what's in here. So I thought we would open this together, see what's inside, see what we think, and then I will do a separate video with what I thought about it, just so this one doesn't run too long. So when we open this up, it does say Short Story, Hello Megan, and there is everything that's in here. So let's take a look. It has a nice kind of burlap sack. I guess it's a canvas material. It says good things come in petite packages. Yes, they do. There is a little card that says Short Story, easy, stylish, petite, as described in Style, Good Housekeeping, and Forbes. Got a petite friend. Share the love and hand this card to your BFF. They'll get their first styling fee waived, and you'll get $25 in credits for each friend you refer. So if we go on this journey and you like anything, let me know. I'll give you the referral link. Your fee will be waived, and I'll get $25 credit. Can't go wrong with that. All right. This says, Hello Megan, Chapter 1, curated for me, by me. I don't know if that means that my stylist name was also Megan, but let's see what happens. How it works. Try on everything. You have 5 days to decide what to keep. Need an extension? Just email us. Number 2, make your selections. Check out the website. Don't forget to share feedback on your items. Your feedback will help your stylist fine-tune your looks for absolute perfection. If needed, mail back any returns to FedEx. Pack up any items you want to return with tags still attached. Use the prepaid FedEx return label. Drop off at any FedEx location or FedEx drop box. So this says, welcome to Chapter 1 of your very own short story. How are you? My name is Megan, and our names are spelled the same. That's cute. And I am so thrilled to be on this petite styling journey adventure with you. As I get to know your style, wants, and needs better, feedback is so important, both good and bad. The more feedback regarding the fit and style of the pieces sent, the more catered to you your boxes will be. I've started you off with the Han straight leg jeans. What do you think? How's the fit? wear with the Annie Slub knit tee in that gorgeous purple hue and style with espadrilles and a crossbody for a day of sightseeing around Europe, because I may have a trip coming up. Next, I pulled the Emmeline 3/4 sleeve dress, a fun pop of color while still being a classic look that I think you're going to love. I hope you love your new pieces. Enjoy trying it all on. XO Megan. So this does show the Annie Slub knit tee, the Han straight leg jean. There is a Lenore woven split blouse, Miranda sleeveless v-neck blouse, Helena linen pant in a 25-inch inseam, because that is my inseam, as well as the Emmeline 3/4 sleeve surplice dress. And it does tell you on the back the colors, the sizes, how much each item costs, and what the total is. So it also gave me my referral link. And here is the prepaid return package that they suggested, or that they provide. So the first item is, because of course I should tell you what it is, right? This appears to be, unless the coloring is different, this should be the Miranda sleeveless v-neck blouse. So as you can see, it has kind of the little bit of the high neck collar, maybe, I'm not sure, but maybe it does not have like a traditional collar. It's definitely light. It's not, it says it's a lightweight fabric, flattering V neckline, and shoulder pleating detail. It suggests pairing it with skinny jeans and a blazer for an effortless look. And it's definitely a little long, in my opinion, but I guess if I was doing leggings or skinny jeans, I might like that. So we will see how that fits. It is definitely a thinner material. I can see my hands through it, so keep that in mind. Okay, this is the Annie Slub knit tee. It's a lightweight and breathable feel with a relaxed fit. It is in a purple color. Again, it's thin. It's a little see-through because it's a light knit material. It has a little pocket here, which I'm not a fan of pockets on my shirts, just because I'm a little larger chested, and that tends to, it can be a little uncomfortable. So it's definitely a relaxed fit. It's definitely a little square, but this one appears to be a little shorter, a little more petite. So I will try that. Now, she did say to try this with the jeans, which I've not gotten to yet. Now, this is a different color dress. This is the 3/4 sleeve dress. It is in a beautiful green color, which I think we determined after my last European trip that I actually like green. So we'll have to see how that works. But it has, now this has a plunging neckline. So I am a little concerned about that, because I also don't see any snaps. Sometimes there's snaps to help keep that. So we'll just have to see how it fits on. It does have a stretchy waist here. It looks, oh, it's got a little bit of that empire waisting with that border in the middle. It has the stretchy sleeve. So this is a 3/4 sleeve, probably be a half sleeve on me, and it is not super long. So if I hold it up to myself, it's just above my knee, which is perfect for my height. So I'm excited to try that on. It is one of those jersey materials that's a little stretchy. So I'm excited. I think the print is just small enough that it doesn't irritate me, because I'm really picky about prints. This is the Lenore woven split blouse. I have a hard time with blouses. Anybody else? I don't know if it's just my size. I feel like my shoulders are a little broader. And like I said, I have a little bit larger chest. And so sometimes that makes it difficult for blouses. So we'll see how this goes. It's in black. I did tell her that I prefer neutrals, but purple's my favorite color. And I was looking for things that are a little bit more timeless and classic and would also fit in for my trip for Europe, because I just feel like that's really more my style. So this is a nice blouse. Again, it has that pocket on the front. I'm not a fan of those, but we'll just have to see how it fits, because I'm not, I don't typically, you know, pull that style. Now the sleeve on this is a little different. It looks like it's rolled. It is, but it is stitched. So that may be something that has to be ironed or steamed after being in the wash, because a lot of times those roll up. So we will see how that works. And now we are getting to the pants. So this is the Helena linen pant in a 29. Now these are definitely a little thinner. So we'll have to see. They don't seem see-through, but you can tell looking through them in the light that they are a little thinner. It has the two front pockets. It's not really pleated, but it's a full stretch waistband, which is nice. And again, it's a 25-inch inseam. So when I hold those up, these actually come right above my ankles. So I'm starting to think I'm a 26 inseam, which they don't make pants that length. So it's 25 or 27. So these may be more of an ankle length on me, which is probably going to make me look a little funny, because nobody wears high waters anymore. At least not like that. And then here are the jeans. These are a high-rise stretch slim straight by Vervet Blue. If I am not mistaken, my good friend Madon actually carries Vervet in her boutique, and I have been dying to try Vervet because she loves them so much, and they always look nice, but they're usually too long for me, and I just, you know, because she's far away and I don't know how the denim fits, I typically don't buy them. But these have a little bit of stretch in the leg. Oh, there's a lot of stretch this way, which is nice. They do have two pockets on the back, and it has just the faintest bit of like a wear on the pocket. But other than that, I do not see any. And then a tiny bit on the front pockets. There's a tiny bit of distressing. But other than that, so I'm really excited that these come in petite length. I got the 29, and again, now these seem a little bit longer than the linen pants, so we will have to see how these fit for me. But that is the box. That's it. So I really appreciate you guys being here. I appreciate you sticking with me. If you have seen the name change and you're kind of interested in what's coming next or what I'm going to be doing in the future, again, if you haven't seen that video, please check it out. I have it linked below. And I can't wait to try these on. I need to do that today. I will take pictures, and then I will come back and give all my feedback and kind of take you through some of this process, maybe of how to do returns and things like that if necessary. I don't know how to do the, you know, filming what I'm doing on my phone or my computer screen. That's not really something I typically do. So that'll be interesting to kind of figure out how to show you guys that process, but I will try to make it as simple, as easy as I can, so that if you are interested, it's something that you can look at. I've heard mixed things about Stitch Fix and Wantable, and when I saw that this was specifically for petite women, I thought, why not? Let's give it a try. Sometimes I need help finding stuff, and you know, I kind of want to hone in on my style a little bit more. It really is. I love fun colors. I love, you know, fun outfits, but sometimes, you know, I just kind of want to have a specific look, I guess, to make it easier to mix and match things. So we'll see how it goes. So if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. Hit hit that subscribe button. I would love to have you as part of my community. And if you have any questions about the short story subscription, if you have any questions about the clothing, please leave them in the comments below, and I will make sure to include all of that in the second part, in the next part, going over how everything fits so that I can go over those answers with you. So I hope that wherever you are, you have a lovely day. Please take care of yourselves, take care of each other, and I will see you next time. Bye.